My name is Ioannis Christou. I am a senior research data scientist at Intrasoft International, known today as net company Intrasoft, and I'm also an associate professor at the American College of Greece in Athens, Greece. We are working in the context of the Plural project in Work Package 5, which develops the IT infrastructure for this project. Okay, so the Modest platform, as the name Modest, of course, besides being a name in the English language, a noun in the English language, it is also an acronym, stands for Multi-Objective and Multi-Criteria Decision Support Tool. So it is a cloud-based decision support platform that helps users of the Plural platform decide, first of all, what alternatives they would like to have so as to fulfill certain KPI values, to pass certain thresholds for the KPIs they choose. And it is also used to monitor in real time various quantities that are being sent to the Modest platform by sensors that are sending continuously information regarding, let's say, the health of a building. Sensors, be it IoT sensors or other sensory input that reads various quantities from the environment or from the building, for example, energy meters, or meters that read the CO2 concentration in a room, send continuously their information, the values they read, into a gateway. From that gateway, the messages are sent directly to the Modest platform, where they are stored underneath a certain distributed message bus storage and management platform, and they are then made available to whomever wants to see these data or further process them. The underlying technologies relying the storage of this information include both distributed message bus that is eventually based on the Apache Kafka platform, which was from the get-go designed to handle billions of messages per day or even per hour, as well as a time series database that is also capable of handling millions of messages per hour, which is called InfluxDB. So these two technologies work in parallel. They are both installed in our platform, and they handle the storage and management of the data that arrive into the platform. The benefits of the platform are, first of all, that they allow users to monitor, to see the results of monitoring of the various buildings that send information to the Modest platform in real time, render this information in graphical format, and of course zoom in or zoom out of these graphs with the ease of touching a button or just pinching with their touching and pinching with their hands if they have appropriate technology. Further, they can also use this information to select appropriate solutions that have been simulated via the Transys system that my colleague Jordi Pasquale may have already mentioned in another interview, so as to actually figure out what is the best choice for a particular renovation project that they might be doing at the time. So the current status of the development is that we have a working prototype, fully working prototype, that allows users to browse through all information that is gathered so far, that has been gathered so far, and is currently, as we speak, being gathered as the monitoring system stations continually send information to the Modest platform. And we are, of course, in the process of improving the user interface and adding a few more functionalities to it, so as to allow the users browse through and navigate through the user interface more easily. Functionality-wise, the functions are essentially all there already, And the main effort is directed towards a more user-friendly user experience. Platform is in the stage of being fully working, but as a prototype. It is cloud-based, which means that transitioning from the current stage of prototype to a fully working stage, capable of handling very big loads of many users and even data coming from many sites, many building sites, is not a problem at all because the system scales out very easily. Already we have a 16 cluster machine handling the entire infrastructure, when we started at the beginning of the project with a cluster of only 4 machines, and we can easily handle any loads. So the scale out from the IT perspective is already taken care of by the cloud nature of the project. Regarding, of course, commercial exploitation and scale out in business terms, this is a different topic, of course. We know that we are already using the results of the project for further expanding our technology and knowledge into this area. So we are preparing some new proposals that will use as basis the results of the Plural project. And of course, we are planning in collaboration with other partners with whom we have already worked very closely to see how we can take it to further TRL, to a higher TRL, and eventually introduce it to the markets. For commercial exploitation of the project, I don't have currently a time plan. We do have, of course, exploitation plans for the academic and the technological exploitation of the tool. We are already preparing proposals. And for the actual commercial exploitation, this will probably take at least another year after the end of the project. Regarding when the platform could be open to the public, as I already mentioned, technically the platform could be used by anyone. And in fact, we could easily provide some demo credentials, just like we did in the previous demo, to interested parties to see what the platform is capable of currently.
Don't forget to follow our project on all platforms and stay updated on the progress of the project on our website.